Super Tuesday has come and gone, and of course the results are in. However, the State Board of Elections, along with a local election office, they're asking questions after a hang-up at the polls. A voter said someone changed her party affiliation and other personal information without her approval.
As a result, the Stanley County woman had to fill out a provisional ballot yesterday. Otherwise, she would have been required to vote in the Democratic primary, even though she says she is not a Democrat. So now whether this was a mistake or something more sinister remains to be seen. But our Nate Morabito is standing by here. So, Nate, you learned she has reached out to criminal investigators now.
It's a serious accusation here. Stanley County's Director of Elections told me this is an uncommon situation, though. And what's especially alarming here is the signature on this voter's registration application does not match her driver's license signature. In fact, it's not even close. Is that your signature?
Absolutely not. My first name begins with an S.
Stephanie Smith has so many questions.
I have no idea who that is.
The Stanley County woman says ahead of Super Tuesday, she went to the state's website to confirm her voting precinct.
I'm always registered as unaffiliated or independent voter.
And quickly noticed a problem.
When I saw that I was registered Democrat, I was very confused.
Smith says she immediately went to the election office, afraid this might have been a clerical error.
Was my choice taken from me is essentially my biggest fear.
But her fears only grew when workers printed out the last voter registration form they received from the Department of Motor Vehicles, the agency she says she registered through last year when she secured her new driver's license. She says not only did she see someone else's signature, she noticed the wrong place of birth listed and a submission date several days before the state issued her new license.
Somebody's messing with something that I can't see, and I don't like it because I should have full control over what that information states.
The Heritage Foundation, a conservative-leaning research and educational organization, has documented limited, proven instances of election fraud in North Carolina and across the country over the years.
We work hand in hand with our partners at the local, state, and federal level to secure our elections.
Both the Stanley County Board of Elections and state are now looking into this specific situation further. In the meantime, Smith is hoping her provisional ballot will eventually count. She says she voted Republican.
After election officials investigate Smith's record, they'll present that information to the County Board of Elections, who will then decide whether further action is required. The county board meets next week. This is the first instance like this we have heard of related to this election yesterday.
Yeah, very interesting stuff. Good that you digged into it here. We appreciate that, Nate. Let's talk about gun